Let's get the show on the road.
You know what? One of you guys do the intro. So fucking tired of it.
Good brother morning, motherfuckers. What is happening? It's Joe Dog Hallam here with, we've got Rex the Boot Atkins, and from Hamilton, Ontario, fighting, we have Air Easy Eric Kearney.
I thought you had a stroke halfway through.
Yeah. Not as good as Rex, and also you're ruining gimmicks. I'm not from Hamilton, Ontario. I'm from St. Catharines, Ontario.
You're from Hamilton.
EZE.
Now residing in
by way of St. Catharines. Oh my God, he lives fucking 35 minutes away.
Yeah. I make ring announcers say now residing in St. Catharines, Ontario, strictly because the WWE made Chris Benoit be announced as now residing in Atlanta, Georgia, because they no longer wanted an announcer from Canada.
And I think Jericho too, though. They do with him. They said from New York.
Did they? I thought they always said from Winnipeg.
I think
they
for
said,
a while they did with the New York
when he was a good guy. They said because I watched. Remember that show?
Brett, the only one that didn't change.
Well, because he was way for all of it. Like this was after 9/11 because everyone was super patriotic, like America. So then they were like, no good guy cannot be from America. So we have to make Jericho. I'm pretty sure when he was a good guy, they said he was.
Is that why they did it? Really?
I watched. You remember Off the Record, Michael Landsberg?
Yeah.
Michael Landsberg had Vince on, and he said, "Hey, how come Chris Benoit is from Atlanta when he's not? He's a Canadian." And Vince is like, "Well, quite frankly, you know how he always says that." Anyway, he just said it was because." Like
that's just a rich people thing, because Donald Trump says that too.
Well, they are friends. Like, aren't they friends?
Do you have to be rich to say, quite frankly?
I used to work for a guy at a car dealership. He used to always say, he used to always say, honestly. He'd be like, honestly, and I'd be like, well, yeah, honestly, what? And he'd be like, well, like, I mean, honestly.
And I find in our group of friends we say "to be fair" way too much.
To be fair.
To be fair.
You know what my irritating thing I say all the time is? I always say, well, like I said, or like you said, like I try
Jesse has one, and I'm too high to remember what it is.
Wow.
His father has one where he doesn't say legitimately, he says legitly.
Legitly. Okay, his dad does it too. Oh God, it's there. I'll come to it. I'll get it.
I used to work with a guy who used to say Kijiji. He'd be like, yeah, I bought this on Kijiji. I'm like, it's Kijiji. There's an extra G.
It's a tough one sometimes.
Yeah, why don't you just post it on
Kijiji? I have a guy at work who says supposedly a lot.
Oh no. No.
Oh my.
And it was funny the one day because he knew I was gonna bust his balls about it, so he goes, "Sorry, supposedly." And I was like, "No, you still said it wrong."
But he said it more arrogantly, so that makes it right.
That was like that day with Sierra too. I think I said this already on this podcast, but when she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the distillery and get some weed," I'm like, "Well, you're gonna be disappointed because the distillery doesn't produce weed." I said, "That's not what it's called. It's not called distillery." And she goes, "Oh, sorry, stillery."
Stillery.
Old Stillery Clinton there, eh? Yeah. Oh goodness.
Oh my God.
It happens.
When I was a kid, I used to think suicide was sewer side.
Oh,
why?
I don't know. I always thought of sewers though when people would say it.
Your camera's so crisp.
You're suicidal.
Yeah. yeah. I'm going to my daughter's dance suicidal.
Suicidal. No. I worked with a girl. She used to always say, we had a customer whose name was Dominic, and she would always say Donamic. She'd be like, "Hey, did you call back Donamic?" And I'm like, that's not a Donamic. I don't know. Yeah.
I think we also mentioned it after too, but when Danny C said Stanima.
Yeah.
He was killing it for so long and we were all just totally listening, and then he said that and I just slipped away. I couldn't pay attention anymore.
We should have the prices so close. Yeah, it happens. I mean,
Eric's still trying to think of what the thing is.
Yeah, and I texted Jesse.
Oh, I thought you're Googling it. You're like, no. You're so high, you're
Frank
Googling.
Frank says it too. He says it.
Yeah, what does Jesse Bieber say? A lot.
It's not the what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? That's definitely a Jesseism. I remember Frank one time also referred to the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxian.
It's close enough.
Yeah, I love any isms of anybody. Like Frank's got a bunch.
Yes, he does, and Jesse has picked up on one.
Worst case Ontario.
What does Frank say? Give me some of the Frank ones.
What does a Frank say? I don't know. I can't remember now. You put me on the spot, man.
Yeah, well, I put myself on the spot, and I look like a jackass for it.
Frank does this one thing where if he's slightly bragging, he sniffs. He goes,
yeah,
every time he's slightly bragging.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big tell that he's kind of lying or exaggerating.
My buddy, he always tells me about, he had a friend in like public school that would always blink really fast when he was like embarrassed or like so at basketball he would lose and then he'd be like blink, 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 blink. Like he would like blink really fast, blink, 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 and so they would call him Blinky.
Have you guys ever noticed after like in a sports game like hockey? I was watching hockey with Sierra, and after somebody gets a goal or does like a sweet play, their whole team is like losing it, smiling, happy, like patting him on the back. But the person who does the thing tries so hard not to smile. Like they just try to be so cool in the moment.
Because
like,
the camera's on them, man. The camera's on them.
Like they're trying not to. Like why not just be happy? Like just be like,
no, you can't. You can't. No, you can't be a mark.
It's
the same reason we don't fucking talk about like big time wrestlers.
It's like the same exact look I have on my face after I leave like the buffet with a plate full of food and I'm so pumped to eat it, but I'm trying to no sell it on the way back to the table. Like just,
because you know someone's gonna be like, geez, you got enough food on there? You know it's a buffet. You can go back for seconds. It's all you can eat. But you're just like,
I don't want to waste time on digestion going back and forth.
You know that one guy on like in the NBA that always like holds all their buddies back after like a big slam dunk. What would happen if he didn't do that? Like if he didn't held them back, would they all just run? He's like, oh, and he like holds them all back. Oh shit.
They just start running into each other. They can't stop themselves.
They do backflips and shit. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Eric, what is it? Do you think? What does he say?
I don't know.
What does he say?
But on top of that, the outro for our last show, for our Monday show, reminded me of. Do you guys remember when WCW put Kurt Hennig in the? Well, okay, because of the W. WCW. WCW.
Yeah.
They put Kurt Hennig in, what was it, the West Texas Rednecks?
Oh, yeah.
And then they had to sing Rap is Crap, and that was their theme.
I know all the words to that song. I'm not going to sing them, but I know all
all the words to Rap is Crap?
Yeah, I'm not going to sing it, but yeah, the West Texas Rednecks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on...
Who else was in the group other than Hennig? I know there's three other guys. Oh,
God. I don't even know. But all I remember is there was like a WCW CD that they released. And at the beginning of it, Mean Gene Okerlund's like, he's like, they are the members of the West Texas Rednecks. And he names them, I'm pretty sure. Kurt Hennig, blah, 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 but I don't remember who else it says. Yeah, the West Texas Rednecks.
Oh, my God. Was Barry Windham in it?
Yeah, I think he was. I'm pretty sure I remember him saying Barry Windham.
Kurt Hennig.
Oh, I can picture him saying the
Rex. Did Blackjack Phoenix ever talk to you about being in WCW?
No. That was just ECW.
What was his name in ECW?
Lance Romance.
Lance Romance.
Don't Google it. Nothing comes up.
You may remember me as Lance Romance, baby.
It sounds like something, maybe. You know what I mean? Like you get confused as a young teenage boy. You'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're thinking Joel Gertner and different people that might be there."
Or Lance Storm.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Kurt Hennig, Bobby Duncombe Jr., Barry Windham, Kendall Windham, Curly Bill. All billed from Texas from June 1999 to October 1999. Good run, gentlemen.
Yep. There's only one thing that I hate, and it's a bunch of crap.
I hate rap. Yeah, I remember it.
That's good. Kurt Hennig, baby. So good.
Yeah. I feel like probably one of the best to never win a major championship.
Oh, one of the best to whether to win or not. He's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think he sucks.
No.
Well,
all right. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You can't even. Yeah, nobody can even like argue that point. He was ridiculous. His stuff with Brad at King of the Ring and SummerSlam was amazing.
I think I said this on the podcast one time, but he was the first ever live WWF match I ever saw because it was the Sunday Night Heat at WrestleMania 18.
Are you the one that threw the container of pop at his head?
No, I would never do that. But
while he was walking out?
No, but he put his towel that he used to carry, put it on his face. Rikishi did the stink face, but it didn't get on Mr. Perfect's face because his towel was on his face, and then it got stuck in Rikishi's ass because his ass cheeks closed up as he walked forward, and it's stuck in his ass like a big hunk.
I do not remember that at all. But
it was awesome.
Brilliant spot.
Oh, yeah, like, that's what I thought.
Way before its time.
Yeah.
Where
he's like,
Rex,
how do I block
this? Do the stupid gimmick where you kept Sierra as a slave.
Yeah.
And the entire match that we wrestled, all we did was work the key that was in your pocket that was hanging on the side of the ring post.
Yep.
It was so good. And he just
you were gonna let her go, or what?
I was trying to free her. Like I was like the hero. I don't know.
Now, how did she?
I didn't
play
believe
that?
in women being tied up or something.
Did she play it as like, yeah, get it, Eric, let me go, or how did she?
He played scared and confused and stupid.
But then he started moving the key, and then she would kind of be like, "Oh, it's over there," but then still be scared. And then I'd find it in the new place, and Rex would cut me off, and the whole thing just ended with me leaving with Sierra.
But it's such a ridiculous gimmick because, like, why wouldn't everyone in the venue just be like, no, you cannot have a woman on a chain.
No, but we hooked the crowd. The people in the crowd were like telling me where he was moving the key to.
It was a story.
We had the entire crowd into this, me just like hit a move, look for the key, get caught off, hit a move, look for the key, get cut off.
That reminds me that I have to go back through my Facebook profile and delete those pictures immediately.
They don't hold up.
Sierra to the post.
They didn't really. It wasn't even that they don't hold up. They didn't really hold up then. Like people were messaging me then. Like they're a little fucked up. Like,
it actually started the Me Too movement.
Yeah. Little known. It was just me movement when she was doing it, but yeah.
And then someone else got in. And they're like, yeah, me too.
Yep. Me as well.
Joey does not want to say a word.
Did everyone make it through April 24th? Okay.
Oh yeah, what day's the? Yeah,
we missed it already. Yeah, it was Saturday.
We got raped twice.
You got raped twice. Eric went out to be a raper, and he got raped. They used his zip ties against him and raped him.
And Eric's like, "Oh, look, the student has become the teacher."
It was unpleasant the first time and just mediocre the second time.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm gay now. I don't
know. Oh. You know,
I'm raped if you like it.
You know, Joe, I mean, you wanted to be a regular, so.
Yeah, I mean,
it was funny.
What you're in for.
On Saturday, Safety Travis there messaged me right away and said, it's April 24th.
Oh, yeah?
So I just messaged back. I just said, stay inside.
Oh, man.
Stay the fuck inside.
That's our advice for April 24th, which is apparently National Rape
So
Day.
let me get this straight. That's the only one you changed.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What did you remove?
Teeny tiny turnip eating motherfucker.
Wow, I'm free.
Wow,
no, you're still
almost.
fat vegan.
You're a vegan, but you're still overweight.
Look at his face. He was so close to being a happy person.
We should look up some other cameo. I saw a good.
Find some news sounds.
I saw a good cameo with William Hung. Remember William Hung from American Idol? She bangs. She bangs.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby, when he does the cameos. That'd be good. Hey.
Was he?
Eric, you know who I saw does? Maybe it's not cameo, but it's like another form of those. Was Buck Martinez, the Blue Jays? Imagine that, eh?
Yeah, that's cool.
He could do a cameo of it'd be your answer machine on your phone, like Eric's not here because swing and a drive. This one's high and deep. That'd be cool, right? back,
Yeah.
back. But yeah, he's not here right now, but he'll call you back.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's out
Swing
of
it a
here.
drive. Buck Martinez.
Let's see if I
Anyway.
can find these
What are you
Who?
still
Who
looking
now?
for?
pictures of the old Buck Martinez.
Oh,
What? Why?
yeah. Why? What is that?
I was gonna show them to Joe Dog.
Well, you met Buck Martinez?
No, yeah, but the pictures were from an interview he was doing on field. I can't find it too far back because when the Jays made the playoffs, again, I spend ridiculous amounts of money to be at all the home games.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Or what I could, anyways. And yeah, we went down to field level.
Oh, Joe almost got knocked out. Joe, why don't
Everybody
you
just be
properly-
cool.
Properly hang
I
this.
did. That's why it didn't fall off the ground or fall on the ground. There.
Well, you
Didn't
should
fall
have
off
you
the
hung it on the
ground.
rope and then put it against something so
Yeah.
that when it drops,
I used
it'll
mechanics
swing.
wire. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you still hung it on an angle so that when it inevitably falls off the chair, it's just swinging behind your head.
It's a tribute to Chris Benoit.
You have a good Brother Morning steel chair cuckoo clock.
It's a tribute to Chris Benoit.
Why?
Why?
Because it's hanging. You fucking
Oh.
get the joke.
Oh my god!
Fuck, it took me
No.
so long.
Your jokes are not as on point about.
Yeah, I
about
know.
murderers.
Listen. If everything's life is hard. Okay.
Like you said before,
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Oh.
yeah, Eric
Oh.
we started this. I thought you were gonna put Joe Dog over for how hilarious he is.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but what? Oh yeah, that's what we wanted to record for, right? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, you're funny. No, I think your comedic timing is on point because of one of the jokes you made off air where it was just perfectly timed.
Yeah, it's
but
really
also,
hard. It's really hard to make a super stoned Eric laugh.
It's
It's like a hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not
I
doing
like
it
pig
now,
feet.
but see, that's funny.
No, why? Why was that funny?
Rex, I'm just trying to not put Joey over. Fuck. God damn it. Anyways, my point was going to be there's the timing thing, a large connection between that comedic timing and timing in wrestling. I think
That is true.
you got to be good because there's a lot of guys that just don't have the right timing for feeding for moves or even like letting the other guy sell too long and attacking him. Like it's good. You gotta think in your head kind of what would happen in real life and know when to get in there, right? Or when to not get in there. And I just think there's a lot of guys that don't have that. But in comedy, I feel like it's the same thing because there's a lot of comedians that are not funny. And I feel like it's just because they missed the timing on the joke. And if another comedian told it the same way, but maybe spread out the punchline or something, it would be funnier.
People say, a lot of comedians, they say I steal other comedians' jokes. And to that, I say they can kiss my black ass.
You stole that.
Get it? Because I
Yeah.
stole that
that
from a
joke.
black guy.
Yeah. No, I
Which
got it.
I actually stole from
Right.
Harlan Williams, who was
Yeah.
in Dumb and Dumber, by the way. Anyway, yeah, no, I agree. I mean, wrestling, that's kind of the difference between somebody like you can learn the moves of the wrestlings and the and everything, but if you don't know when to do them or why to do them, it's very similar to very similar to stand up and also strippering probably.
Yeah, I would imagine the timing in strippering has to be on point.
Yeah, it can't just come out free tits out or whatever.
I mean, I've never really noticed about the timing, but I'm sure it's there. I'm focused on other things.
Let's talk about pornog. I mean, you like a little bit of a warm up, right?
Pornog.
Right? You like
I like a story behind.
Yeah, it's like
behind it. Yeah.
It's like, oh, sorry, I wrecked your car, and then he's like, yeah, well, yeah. Where you
She's
don't
like,
want
I don't have any insurance, and he's like, I can figure it out for you.
Yeah, you don't want them to just start.
I do kind of hate when I turn a video on and she's just garfing already. It's like, give me a couple minutes here. Like,
yeah, I want to know. I want to
reason.
know why she's doing it.
Yeah, I want to know what he said to trick her to garf on him. Like,
yeah, I want to know if she's being manipulated. I don't know. I want to know if she has daddy issues. There's got to be a reason.
What's the relationship between these two people?
Or also positive. things too, Eric, that aren't rapey. You might want to know them too. But I mean, you didn't mention them, but that doesn't mean you don't want to know them.
Well,
That's
like
fine.
etc. I'm just saying.
Right.
Daddy
Okay.
issues,
I mean, the two you mentioned were pretty rapey, but I mean, then there's there's other reasons. Sure. Yeah. Just not, anyway, just not that you mentioned. But
Eric, while we're on the topic, what's your go-to right now?
My go-to for what? Oh, of the porn.
Yeah, the genre.
I don't think
What? You
that
can't
we
talk
need
about
to
that?
get into that.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
it's
It's way too specific. That's what that means. That's what that is. It's way too specific. Like best friend's girlfriend or something. That's
No. Mila Khalifa or whatever her name is.
Oh, you go by person, not by genre.
No,
goes by
Rex just wants
ethnicity.
me to say that it's stepbrothers blackmailing stepsisters.
Well, I wouldn't guess that for you. You don't have a stepsister, do you?
No.
Well,
Oh,
why?
okay.
Well, that's why it works for. Yeah.
You fucking weirdo.
No, I'm just-
If you have an actual stepsister, then you're like, oh, I'm not into that. Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
Interesting. I thought people with stepsisters would be into that.
No.
Only if they. I guess if they. I don't know. A lot of people.
Do you
probably
know a
like,
lot
"Nah,
of people with stepsisters who are into that?
I don't know. I don't know for sure. I've never asked anyone, but
Reach out to us here at Good Brother Morning. If you send us in, you PM us and tell us if
we
you're
won't
into
tell
that. If you-
anyone your name. You just
Yeah, we won't tell.
anonymously-
You
We'll
can
keep
be
it
anonymous.
anonymous, yeah.
You don't have to tell us if you have we would like to know if you have a stepsister, you are attracted to her, and you would, or
Okay.
if you're like, no,
And you're just
I
like,
think-
I know how this is pornos. These are how pornos start.
I
Maybe
think
I'm
the people that
maybe I'm porning wrong then. Maybe I'm doing it wrong because I watch things that I relate to,
porn
What do
on
you
the cock.
relate to?
like chicks with fat tits, like because my girlfriend's got big old titties. So,
Joe Doc.
well, I'm just saying, like that's more relatable, right? Like I can lose myself in that a little bit.
You're like
like any videos with like chubby dudes with small dicks, like that's I can relate to that. It's-
oh,
Right.
okay.
Anybody who has just a white mom and a black stepdad.
Oh,
no, that's not no.
And now a dead dad.
yeah, you're not into it because you're like, no, I have that in real life.
Yeah, but that's
why
because I
think
don't want to
that-
watch my parents fight. I'm not saying that. Like,
Oh, I see.
yeah, like I'm saying things that would happen to me. Like
Right.
I'm really right now. I'm into. It sounds weird. Missionary porn. So I'm kind of a simple guy. I like it.
what about caught porn?
What's that?
Like when they get caught at the end.
Oh, that's cool.
Or halfway through, or like
Yeah,
the
that'd be cool. That's the
Yeah,
fantasy. Yeah, for sure.
like the
That'd be good.
husband walks in, or like the roommate or the parents or something.
See, we're comparing this to wrestling, folks at home.
Are
If you're listening and you're like, oh, it's because there's different genres of wrestling, and everybody has their own cuck porn
Midgets, right.
wrestling. Yeah, they're in. Yeah, you're like, I like
the
to watch.
same genre in wrestling and in porn. But
Yeah, it's kind of like if you go through, if there's like a photographer that was at an indie show and you go through his picture, there's like one or two pictures of the first guy's match, one or two pictures of the second guy's match, 35 pictures of the girl walking out to the ring and getting into the ring and standing on the ropes. There's
I feel
like
like this is very specific.
No, I'm not. No, that happens to lots of people. They take pictures.
Which
of
photographer are you complaining about?
I'm not. There's tons of them that's the case, right? And so, or yeah. So it doesn't mean it's gross or anything. That's just they're into certain things. So there's certain kind of matches that people prefer, just like there's certain kind of pornog. Right?
Yeah.
Eric?
So wait, but my point I was trying to get to was you guys, if you watch porn, you're watching things that are totally out of the realm of like what you have in your life.
No.
You guys are real awkward with this one.
Well,
I didn't hear the question. What was the question?
When
Do you only-
pick a
do
porn
you-
genre, is it totally like fantasy, or is it a little bit of realism that like you could?
Oh
imagine
no,
yourself
it's
in?
fantasy. No, it's fantasy.
Yeah. All right.
But I want to know the story. I want to know the background.
Okay, so you're just a story guy, but you don't have specific stories that you like more than others.
No, I just want to know why it's happening. I need the
Newsflash:
gossip.
They were horny.
Yeah,
whatever gets you there.
I get what you're saying there, because there's a lot of guys that are like, this isn't realistic that the girl is horny.
And Lenny Lilac will argue that I like the story in porn, but not in wrestling because I just go out there and do moves and I'm just super indie. But no, I like the story in wrestling.
So the pornos you're watching, they're just doing crazy positions that you never do in real life.
Yeah, they're just they're just
doggy.
They're doing the jackhammer, but I don't want to do the jackhammer.
Yeah, the jackhammer. What a ridiculous move that is. I did that. I don't want to talk about it.
It's so impractical.
It is impractical. I did it once, and it was not a comfortable thing. It wasn't something easy to do, and it was. It's not. I don't think it's practical at all.
You got to point it downwards and stuff. It's
you got to have good thigh. Also, I'm overweight. It's just a lot of and there's also a lot of moves that I see in porn that I know I couldn't do because of my size.
Well, hey, that once again, that's like wrestling, right? There's a lot of people who see a wrestling match, they're like, oh, I couldn't do that, but I could tell a different type of story. Yeah. So let me ask you something. You like relatable nog. So does that mean when I've shortened it even more. Does that mean when you see a guy do a move, do you fast forward through? You're like, oh, I couldn't do this.
There's certain moves because of my size, I'm not very good at. I'm not very good at the what's it, like the one where the girl reverse cowgirl, but her legs are up on his legs. You know what I mean? They're both facing the same direction. That's a hard one for me to get to because I'm not a huge guy. I got a gut. It's things are in the way. It's an odd angle.
Maybe like a standing tombstone 69 position.
I could do that, but that's also that's not really that hard to get into. It's just a lot of
that's a base for you. You got to be a base.
Yeah, I also don't like standing while I'm having sex. I don't like doggy if I'm standing up. I find first off, you need the socks off right away to grip the floor, and then also even doggy in general, my legs are short, so I'm always at a weird angle. I have to get
I'm so glad we're talking about this. It's so fun.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
You got to get you got to get the socks off because you got to have a good.
Yeah, you need a good grip. Actually, you know what? Tyler Turva taught me a move one time that was very good in the bedroom. Hotel move, he called it. But it's where you get the girl. Sometimes you when you're banging your girlfriend on a bed, but you're standing and she's on the edge of the bed with her, missionary.
Yeah.
Your thighs hit the bed. So it's kind of annoying, So he taught me you bring the girl to the corner of the bed. So now you have a space. You can put your legs to the side. You know what I mean? So you can really get in there.
Okay.
Interesting.
I mean, I just feel like the fact that you didn't know to bring her to the corner.
No, I didn't. Did you know?
Of course.
You've seen that? I've never seen that until
it'd be a little, you'd be worried they're going to fall off or something. I get it. You try to keep them in the middle. I get it.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, I'm the only one sharing here. So,
hotel move. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The old hotel move. I mean, I've also seen Tyler Turva bathe in a sink in a kitchen as a locker room at a wrestling show. So
yeah, he's a fucking smart dude. He knows how to get shit done.
Yeah, he's efficient.
There's an obstacle, he'll figure out a way. He's a problem solver.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Big fan of Tyler Turva.
Yeah, he's an excellent worker as well. Yes, he's he looks like a pro wrestler, doesn't he?
He does look like a pro wrestler.
He also was the one that taught me the word garf. He had another great one too, where he said a girl was gobbling his googer.
Yeah, I think I heard both of those from him.
Yeah, gobbling my
Is
googer.
It possible he made them up?
Gobbling my googer, I feel like he made up.
I'm old, so garf for me, I had never heard that, and I'm pretty sure Turva said it at a show one time.
And just by that word, exactly what it means.
I know, and I knew what it meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've heard other people say it since then, but I'm almost positive Turva was the first person I heard that from. That's very weird. And you and I are both old, learning from the young kid who looks way better than both of us.
Yeah, if any of you listening have any words for sex like goblin gookers or garfing, you send them in as well with your favorite porn genres.
We'll put them on.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll make a little list and we can do special
thinking-
Wednesday.
Maybe on a
Oh.
Patreon episode, we can do like a rap battle.
Ooh,
This would be a chance for Joe to get his heat back. Because he's been taking a beating for a few weeks and he's getting a little on edge. Maybe he can write a rap and we can rap battle.
that
That
sounds
sounds like-
fairly interesting, doesn't it, Eric?
It does, yeah. I mean, I don't rap or
Neither
sing.
do I.
I'm white, but I'll do it.
White people can rap.
I was
You love
also-
Eminem.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Little Dicky.
That's racist.
Who?
Little Dicky.
Little Dicky?
Yeah.
No, it sounds like
I don't-
somebody from Joe Dirt.
I don't know who Little Dicky is. Who's that?
Oh, he's a white rapper. That's good at rap.
Did you make him up? Did you make him up?
It's what he calls his penis.
It's my dick.
Little Dicky. Little
No, he's a
Little
Jewish
Dicky
rapper.
spits.
So speaking of rap, DMX recently passed away. We kind of talked about
Yeah.
that. One of my favorite DMX lines is it goes as this. Okay, ready? He says,
I have blood
"Listen,
on my hands and there's no remorse.
there's that one, yes." But he says, "This is this could be used in a wrestling promo." Okay, he says, "Listen, your ass is about to be missing. You know who's gonna find you? Some old man fishing." Okay, so that means he's going to throw you off a river or off a bridge. You land in a river, and an old man's going to find you. That's fucking poetry, bro. Listen, your ass is about to be missing. You know who's going to find you? Some old man fishing. That's DMX, everybody. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, you know what? Don't talk shit about Tyler Turva. You dissing. That guy there, he's really efficient.
Are you practicing for the rap battle?
I see we're just releasing it all for free.
No, he's
Okay.
practicing. This is
Rex is giving away the main event right now.
No, this is you want to give him a little taste of your rap skills, yeah.
No,
Right?
I'm gonna save it.
Can you-
I'll save it because I'm not experienced enough right now. I'll save it. I'll practice
You
all
just couldn't
week.
think. Okay.
Oh, you want me? Is this
All
a
right.
bet? We're gonna keep going.
Oh, I thought maybe you had a line or two. You don't have
You're
any.
listening to Good Brother Morning. Fucking go by my house late at night. He'll hear my bitch moaning.
I could say like
You guys sleep in the basement though.
Eric
Yeah,
and
so
Rex
loud.
always call Eric and Rex. They always call me a whale, but they are staler than shaking up ginger ale.
Mm.
Could you shake up?
Would that go stale or would that go flat?
Yeah, ginger ale. If you shake ginger ale, the shit'll go flat. Also, Joe Dog's really fat.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
All right, so that Rex got it and you did not.
Well, we're not doing the rap battle now, though.
Yeah,
Come on.
this is.
I know.
This is just warm ups.
I'm not gonna give you a warm up. I'm gonna give you a one shot take on the Patreon because that's what I do.
Wow. Hey,
Oh,
and then-
big.
he'll be like, "Oh, time to eat my."
If I
super
could
spicy
drop this
wings.
mic, I would, but I did not buy it. It belongs to my girlfriend. And I don't want to break it.
Time to eat some super spicy wings that have fucking
No,
ranch
no.
dressing on them.
Shut up.
It's okay. It wasn't your fault. Hey, I saw, was it Scumbag Gates or somebody was doing a spicy wing challenge or something too? He had like a whole bunch of tiki bottles all lined up, and
Oh, I don't know.
yeah, I was
It's
like, that's
interesting,
what
though.
I was like, that's what Eric should get.
Yeah, man.
It
that's
had like
interesting.
little steps. Boop, 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 boop. Little
Yeah, well,
steps.
there's a I don't know if it's a YouTube channel or something that does that with the wings. They do the wing and it gets hotter and hotter, and he's interviewing us.
Hot ones.
Yeah,
Hot ones.
Stone
Taker
Cold.
was
I
on
think,
it.
I think
So
Stone,
Stone
Cold was.
Cold, yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I thought I saw Stony on there.
Hey, all right, that's
Old
enough.
Stony.
That's Tuesday's episode. Let's get the hell out of here.
Wait,
before we-
wait. I'm supposed to give a shout out to a friend for being the next best up and coming wrestler.
Who is
Oh boy, Who
Jesse?
is it?
it? Is it Jesse Bieber?
No, it's just a friend of mine. Maddie is her name.
Up and coming wrestler.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's.
Follow
All right,
her
let's-
on Snapchat.
It's Tuesday morning.
Maddie,
What,
you're not
I
even
don't.
gonna-
What just happened?
wait a minute. You're going to give her a shout out, but not say her name?
Yeah. What is she? Is she a wrestler?
It's not her name. It's
Her
Maddie.
wrestling name is
It's-
just
hang
Maddie?
on.
She doesn't have a
actually.
last name?
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. All right, are you guys ready? We're still recording. I'm going to record on the Snapchat. Here we go. I'm going to do this because I'm supposed to do it. I've been asked. I've
What
been
has
asked.
happened?
I've been asked to do it. I'm going to give a shout out for the best up and coming pro wrestler. Her name is Maddie. There it is. Shout
Hey,
out
Maddie.
to Maddie on the podcast.
Boom.
Maddie.
Who is she?
Don't worry about it.
What? What is this? What is this bit we're doing? Yeah, I gotta do a shout out for an up and coming wrestler. You don't need to know who she is though.
Yeah, if you guys want to, if you guys want a shout out, you message in to Eric, and he will shout you out, not us, just him.
Oh, man. Well, nobody's listening anymore, but that's Tuesday morning. Thanks for tuning in.
It'll be like, hey, shout me out. Eric replies, send nudes. Then.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's it.
Play the song.
I like country music. I love country girls. I like Willie Nelson. And don't forget about Merle. There's only one thing that I hate, 'cause it's a bunch of crap. I hate rap. I like NASCAR racing. Richard Petty, still the king.
Still the king.
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, they call me a redneck, but you know that's a beautiful